Hello. Alright, so we are here with this little cutie, one-eyed patootie. And he's going to get his lion cut. The owners are going to then, they want to put him on a regular schedule to try to get his coat to grow back out again. They wanted to know what would be the time frame as far as how often to come in. And for our salon, you know, every salon's different, but for our salon, for any cat client who wants to keep their cat in full coat, we actually require that they book out their next grooming appointment every 10 weeks or less, depending on the time frame that their particular cat's coat is going to need, right? And that's going to fall somewhere in that time frame. For some cats, 10 weeks would be too long to wait, right? For other cats, 10 weeks is right on the money, right? So what we do is we require that the owners pre-book out their next grooming appointment according to their cat's particular grooming needs. So in his case, he might be put on a schedule of every 8 weeks. Depends, right? Right now he's getting a lion cut, so once his coat starts to grow in, the owner's going to get a better idea of how long her cat's coat will last before it has to, you know, come back in for its regular maintenance. Grooming is what we call it, a maintenance grooming. Are you a pirate? He's like, yeah. Are you a pirate? Why do you say that? She's got one eye on. Yeah, you look like a little pirate. Waka waka. His mane is a wreck. We're going to try and save it using that little dematting tool to go in and loosen up those, what I call landmines. We're kind of cutting underneath of it, so there. And then it just kind of pops right out. Go all the way around. She's going to keep his mane. I'm not sure the owners know what they're getting themselves into if they were to keep their cat on a regular schedule. Some cats, their coat is really difficult, high maintenance, right? There. You did it. You did it. Waka waka. Waka waka. There. And then everything else is going to come off except his boots. And he's going to keep his tail. Wah, 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 wah. Good laddie. Good laddie. So how's everyone doing in YouTube land? Hello. This is Teddy. Teddy the pirate. Alright, let's do his nails. Alright, other side. Oof, he's really pelted. Yes, you are. You're a hot mess, little one. Hot child in the city. Looking wild and looking pretty. Hot child in the city. Wow. Wow. Oh, the agony. The agony. It's a funny sound he's making. He's like, no. This is not what he had in mind, I think, when he woke up this morning. No. Hot child in the city. I don't think I've ever heard a cat make those noises before. If you look at the title of this video, the PT stands for pre-treatment, and then the G stands for gabapentin, and then the 100 stands for the dose that his owner gave him, right? I can honestly say I've never had a cat make these kind of sound effects. It's like, no. Considering he doesn't even let his owner touch him, I would say the pre-treatment is working fairly well. Yeah. Gabapentin works great as long as you do the pre-treatment correctly, right? So how do you find the right therapeutic dose for your cat? You just usually add a 0 after their weight. So if he's 10 pounds, you just add a 0, and that's 100. So his pre-treatment would be 100 of the GABA, right? He's like, no. You look like you dropped on the head there, buddy. You get your head dropped. There you go. My favorite pelt removal clipper, by the way. $25 on Amazon. What makes it so special? Well, it has a safety blade on it. It also has a porcelain cutter blade, and it just cuts through pelting like butter. So that's why. Like butter. He's like, no, no. We're all the people that say he needs his pelt. That's what I usually get. Give him back his fur. Oh. Wow. 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 Exactly, there you are. I didn't think my feral community would disappoint me. Yeah, he's pelted, so you gotta take it off. The coat is destroyed, right? Waka waka. Pelted, pelting, right? Let me guess, you're like, give it back. Don't do it. Right, okay. You do realize there's no other way to fix a pelted cat's coat, right? Oh, for anyone who wants to poo-poo gabapentin, yeah, it's probably the biggest breakthrough in animal medicine, even though it's been around for 20 years. The reason why a lot of people still don't know about it is because the veterinarian industry gate-kept it for 15 years. They want you knowing about it. Anyway, if you look at the title of this video, PT stands for pre-treatment, G stands for GABA, and 100 stands for the therapeutic dose for this cat, which is what the owner gave him, right? It is not a sedative. It is not a... Oh, okay. So you would rather have the owner go to a vet and have them fully anesthetize the cat and then have the owner be out anywhere from $350 to $700. Okay. That would be the better option. Oh, okay. Yeah. Little perspective goes a long way when it comes to cat grooming, people. If you only could see if you could only see the comments that I have to read, right? Yeah, I equate my online social media to a feral community. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm very proud of them because they're wild and free at heart. They're wild and free at heart. Wow. 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 Wee-hee. Hot child in the city. Pelted. Pelting. Pelted. Pelting. Do you understand? Pelted. Pelted. Lizard. 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 That's an inside TikTok joke. Hot child. Yeah, you as the pet parent. Yeah, you as the pet parent are in charge, not the people around you, right? Alright. I think we can save this tail. She wanted me to shave the tail. Don't be so quick to take that tail off, especially if it's a show quality coat, right? And especially if that owner's long-term goal is to have that coat grown back out again and kept long on a regular basis, right? Yeah. Once you start asking the right questions, it'll help you to navigate around what the best possible options would be for that owner, right? Joan, all you have to do, you're in charge of your pet, okay? What, are they holding your animal hostage? No. You have complete freedom of choice here in America. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of fear-free veterinarians. You go to the link on the mainlion.live, it'll take you to fear-free pets. There's a complete list of fear-free veterinarians, right? They would be your best advice regarding your dog's stress levels, right? They would be able to walk you through and talk to you about what your best options would be, right? Why you want to put your animal and what happens to your animal, and so just you need to take charge. You're the owner, right? All right, tail is almost there. And I'm really not sure why you want to have a conversation with me about your dog on a cat grooming salon page, right? Just not quite understanding that. Because there's plenty of dog groomers on YouTube, right? Just saying. Not sure you're going to be able to get a live access of them, but there's plenty online, right? Holy moly, holy moly, 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 moly. Bye, Joan. It was a pleasure talking to you. My feral community. Almost got that tail all the way through. There we go. You got it. You got it. All right, that's done. We're keeping the tail because the owner wants to take his pelt off and then put him on a regular schedule to try to maintain his full coat. Be careful what you wish for, right? Be careful what you wish for. This owner may not be prepared for the amount of maintenance required to keep him in full coat. All right, you ready for your bed? He's like, yeah. Wow. If you look at the title of this video, it's going to say PT-G-100. PT stands for pre-treatment by the owner, G stands for GABA, and 100 stands for the amount the cat got from the owner, right? From her vet, right? Doesn't mean you stop using techniques that are going to help keep the cat calm, right? You still want to incorporate, you know, things like this bed to help keep the cat comfortable. Waka waka. Why does your nail keep catching? Did I forget it? Yeah. Probably because I was talking to Joan. Good old Joan, you still here? Alright. Let's find a live dog groomer yet that you can talk to. Let me guess, Joan's busy making a new account, so she can pop back on here again and be a nuisance. Hot shot in the city. Wow. 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 Mm-hmm. Wow, wow, wow. We heard ya. Wow. Teddy. The little pirate. It's a little one-eyed pirate. Teddy. 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 Let's take that off. Let's see. Alright, good boy. Put a cone on instead. Let's put a cone on instead. Wow. Hot child in the city. Looking warm, looking pretty. Bum, bum, bum. Hot child. You know, they did invent the perfect treatment for cats back in the 60s. That would have helped all the cats across the country be able to have a stress-free grooming with absolutely no or low impact and absolutely not even any memory of it even happening. Yeah, it's called ketamine, people. But the perverts of the world screwed that up, right? So now none of the cats are allowed to access it, right? Originally designed for big cats, so big cats could be treated either at a zoo or on a safari, and they didn't have to be anesthetized. It was designed to help save lives, right? Of very, very expensive big cats, right? Yeah, you don't want to. Can you imagine how much money it would cost a zoo to get a hold of one big cat? Yeah. So that's why ketamine was invented back in the 60s. But thanks to all the perverts in the world, no cat owner can have access to that from their vet and then go to a groomer, right? Nope, not allowed. Even if the vet gets into your cat's system, you still can't leave the property with your cat, right? You can't leave your vet's property with the cat in your cat, right? Like you're gonna extract it out and do something stupid with it? I don't think so. Not even possible. That's how strict those guidelines are now, because of all the damn perverts in the world who have abused it, right? So they removed most cat owners and their cats from having the option of being able to ask for it, right? Hot child in the city. Alrighty then. Ready, steady, here we go. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's get him on the other side. I'm gonna flip him like a pancake. Meow. Meow. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. Good boy. You doing it? He's like, I am? What am I doing? Oh, good news, folks. I know you're all just so happy to hear this good news. My tech guy will be in tomorrow. He's gonna fix the text to sound so we can go interactive again, right? Which means that if you are a subscriber, whatever comment you have, I'll be able to hear it out loud through a speaker. But it hasn't been working, so tech guy coming tomorrow to fix that. Waka waka. See, I told you how excited you'd be about that. Do I know my feral community or what? Alright. Waka waka. He's swimming. He's swimming. There. Are you swimming? He's like, yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. He does not look well. He seems quite, what's the word? He seems sickly. Are you a sick boy? He's like, yeah. He probably just has a compromised immune system. Waka, 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 waka. Oh, okay. No. You're like, the clipper's hot. No, just touched it to my shake. It's not even warm yet. It's not even warm yet. Hot child in the city. What is what, Charlie? Wow, 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 wow. You still here, Charlie? Charlie. All right. Got a bunch of dreadlocks in here. Ah, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And we got this cat right where he needs him. And right around now, right when we have the cat right where we need him, that's when the doorbell goes off. And then the owner comes, who has an appointment in 30 minutes, right? Why are you here now if your appointment is in 30 minutes, right? People, if you book an appointment with a private groomer, with a staff of one, just come when it's your appointment. Just saying. Just saying. Right? I'm going to be putting a sign out front saying this door does not open until your appointment begins. Just unless you have made plans previously, right? To drop off early. Alright. We did it. We did it. Alright, you did it. All done. That was his pelt, partial pelting. We'll be right back. Yep, there we go. It's not even his appointment, right? Yeah, demanding to come in. All right. And we're back. Sorry about that. Alright, so we just removed a pelt from that little boy, Teddy the Pirate. And we're about to give him his little bath. Sorry to put you on hold. Should be pretty self-explanatory why I couldn't come to the door right away, right? With the client trying to bang down the door to try to get in for an appointment that he's not even scheduled to do at the moment. Like, his appointment's not for another 20 minutes, but See, that's what happens when you just come whenever you feel like it. When you are in a private one-on-one grooming salon, that means the appointment that you booked is for your cat and your cat only. You coming 30 minutes early to drop your cat off interferes with the other cat's private appointment, right? People just don't quite understand that. Alright, let's do it. He's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go plunder. We're gonna go sail the high seas, Teddy. Teddy the pirate. We're gonna sail the high seas. In search of the black pearl. He's like, really? Yeah. Yipper. What happens if we find it? We get to keep all the plunder. Yeah. We're keeping it. He's like, really? We don't have to give it back to the government? Nope. Keep it. Yeah, keep it. He's like, that sounds like fun. That sounds like wild. Welcome to being a pirate, Teddy. There we go. Teddy the pirate. Can we just behave? There. There we go. He's like, you have a duck that makes bubbles? Yipper. We got all kinds of things here. We got a pet dragon. He said, you got a pet dragon? Yeah. I'm surprised the Halloween is around the corner. They didn't ask you whether you wanted to be a dragon. He's like, I could have been a dragon? Yipper. Yep. No fun. Alright. Alright, let's work that through. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, Maria's saying hi to you, Teddy. He's like, who's Maria? I don't know. She's in TikTok or YouTube land. She's out there in YouTube land. He's like, what? Where's that? Is that where we're sailing to? Yeah. We're sailing the 7 seas. Voyaging through the YouTube land. Yeah. He's like, really? That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Mm-hmm. You're too sweet to be a pirate, Teddy. He's like, I am not. I'm not sweet. I'm the salty sailor. Are you a salty sailor? He's like, it can be. Mm-hmm. Especially if your mom didn't pre-treat you with GABA, right? He's like, for sure. For sure. Yeah, he'd be a salty sailor right now. His mom didn't pre-treat him with the GABA. Gabba dabba doo. Never surrender. Teddy was fully pelted. Not that it matters, right? But you asked, right? Even if he wasn't fully pelted, 70% of our clients who come in are coming in and specifically requesting the lion cut for no other reason than their cats are secret nudists and love the feeling of being naked. It's a phenomenon that most cat owners may not be aware of, but for those who know, they know, right? If you know, you know. Not anything you're going to read in a book, right? Waka waka. Waka waka. And last I checked, these owners are not going to YouTube or TikTok and asking your permission first before they decide what the hell they're going to do with their cat, right? Just saying. Just saying. Banana pajamin. Banana pajamin is in the house. Banana pajamin. He's like, really? Yeah. Yes, sir. Coming at you. Coming at you. Right there. Banana pajamin. You weren't trying to find me? Does that even make any sense? Here's a new rule. New rules. When things come out of your mouth and they go into the comment section, they need to make sense, okay? Never surrender. You need to make it make sense. If you can't make it make sense, you gotta go. Just saying. New rules. Waka waka. Waka waka. I have enough on my hands navigating and reading the cat that I don't need to be spending any of my brain on trying to analyze what the hell you meant or what the hell you said, right? So, new rules. Just make it make sense, people. When you're going to comment something in the comment section. Thank you. How's your day, Banana Be Jammin'? Thank God it's Friday? Are you having a thank God it's Friday moment? Hey, I'm trying to clean your ears there, buddy. Trying to clean the ears there, buddy. There. Good laddie. Good laddie. I wasn't trying to offend you. I was just curious. And it's called autocorrect. And it's called, you need to go bye-bye because you suck. That's what that means. How are you, Banana? Be jammin'. What's for dinner? Isn't he just the cutest little pirate ever? He's like, I'm a pirate. I'm gonna be a lion pirate for Halloween. Yeah. You're the cutest little lion pirate ever. Ever, 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 ever. He's like, I am? Yipper. You are. Hey, let's make sure this water is nice and warm. After today, they want to try and keep him in full coat. I don't think you have any idea what they're up against, since his coat is not the greatest. Meaning it's going to be, it's not that it's going to be hard, it's just that they're going to have to come in for regular groomings, which they may not be prepared to do in this economy, right? Just saying, right? Just saying. He's like, what do you mean by that? Well, that just means that you need to go out and find some treasure there, Teddy. Right? To pay for your groomings. The politest little pirate I know. Waka waka. Alright, let's start with his dome and his cheeks. Waka waka. Wee. Good laddie. What's for supper? What's for supper, Banana? Hey Joe, how are you? Takeout, right? Friday is takeout, right? Waka 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 waka. That. Stew and dumplings. Oh, that sounds divine. Why do I get the sense that your husband is spoiled? I just get the sense that he is so spoiled and so lucky. Unless he's the one who's making the beef stew and dumplings. Then you're the one who's getting spoiled. Either way, as long as someone's getting spoiled, right? Waka waka. Waka waka. Hot child in the city. Bum, bum, ba-da. And good and looking pretty. Bum, bum, ba-da. Got a few little knots still left in his mane. Waka waka. Where you going? He's like, I was just getting on the edge there for a better view. I'm going nowhere. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. Thank you. Thank you. Angela, this cat is pre-treated by his owner with GABA. It's been available for 20 years now. There's nothing stopping you from just asking your vet for it, right? Not a sedative. But you might want to try also learning a few techniques first. Most cats are going to react in a negative way if you're not using any techniques, right? So while you're learning how to groom your cats, you might want to just talk to your vet and ask them for GABA to lower your cat's stress levels while you're waiting to learn more about what techniques are best for your cat, right? And what you might find is once you've already learned how to do some techniques that are effective for your cat, you may not need GABA for your cat anymore, right? Just saying. Just saying. Where's the... Here we go. We're gonna do fluffy boots. Every pirate needs fluffy boots. Uh-oh, you know what we forgot? Not to do your finishing shampoo. Let's get that warmed up. Just gonna add a little bit of tea kettle water. Top that off. Get that started. Esta masacra o personijo el basa que el bonico tajuzi. Yeah, no clue. No idea what you just said. Nor does YouTube have a translator button. Shocking. Shocking that YouTube doesn't have a translator button. I do not understand that at all. Right? Pretty sure that would come in handy. Wow. Wow. Mas, and ni. Okay. Alrighty then. As long as you understand what you're saying, right? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. What? You think you're touching me? Yeah. That's kind of how this works here, buddy. He said, what do you mean? What do you mean? Jelly bean. Well, I gotta touch you to wash your booty. Uh-oh. Here he goes. He's on the move. He's on the move. You're a little turtle. You're like a little mini turtle. swimming back to the ocean. Wah, 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 wah. All right. There you go. How about if we turn him around? I think just the whole him being able to see how to leave visually. If we cut that off, that should get him to stop. Possibly. Baby in the corner. Let's put baby in the corner. We're gonna put baby in the corner. Waka 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 waka. Put baby in the corner. Waka 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 waka. Up. He's figuring it out. He doesn't do so well on top of that, so let's just get him in the tub. Right? Not every cat is going to do well on top of the tub, so for those who don't, just flip it over, put him in the tub. Tech guy's coming tomorrow, Banana. You're like, well, what does that mean? He's going to try and fix the text-to-speech. Or at least have it, the ability to use it whenever I want it on. I don't know if I'm going to want it on every time, right? Because obviously if you are going live with a less than perfect cat, yeah, everyone's going to be triggered because all they want is perfection. Right? They don't care about the fact that the cat's never been groomed in its life and is fully pelted and has to go through a few little changes first before we can get them on a nice schedule and a happy grooming, right? No, they want it perfect the first time. They just want to pretend that the pelt's not there. They want to pretend. They'd rather have the cat go get fully sedated and the owner pay between $350 to $700. Yeah, okay. Alrighty then. Well, that's not going to happen, not with this owner. Right? Yeah, I think she can think of a lot better things to do with her money. Especially with the holidays coming. Waka waka. There. You did it. You did it. Hey, let's make you up, buddy. Good boy. Good laddie. Good laddie. Good laddie. Good laddie. Put that up. There, let's put that up. There we go. Good boy. Good laddie. Ah, who do we got here? Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. Almost there. What? What? Right this way. You did it. Wow. For the great reveal. It's Teddy the pirate. He's like, "Rah, I'm Richie. Arr, matey. The sweetest little pirate you ever meet in your life. He's like, I am? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Waka waka. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We did it, Ma. We did it. Waka. All right. Right this way. Right this way. Right this way. He's like, I feel clean. I should. Pirates aren't used to getting a bath, are they? He's like, a bath? Never. Alright. Waka waka. You in there? He's like, yeah. Are you good? He's like, I'm alright. I barely survived the 7 seas. Yeah, I know. But look at the bounty you hold. He's like, yeah. There we go. He got a bounty. You want to see his bounty? I'll show you. Waka waka. Good laddie. Good laddie. Good laddie. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Good laddie. Alright, let's protect your one eye. Good boy. Good laddie. Here. Alrighty. Alright, other side. Good boy. Hot mess there, buddy. Can I get in there a little better? Alright, you did it. Alright, you want to see the treasure he plundered? Ooh, sailing the 7 seas. Look at them. Look at all the treasures. Yipper. We go out and we look for the treasures, and then we bring them back, and then we give them out to our clients. Teddy's one of our pirates. Goes out looking for the treasures. Yeah. hot child in the city. Bum, bum, ba-da. And all them looking pretty. You alright there, buddy? He's like, I'm leaving. Where are you gonna go? He's like, I'm going in the box. Alright. Go ahead. See ya. Oops. How about if I turn it off first? Yeah, you have to turn it off, or else they really don't want to go in there. Alright, there you go, buddy. Good laddie. You right there, buddy? He's like, yeah. Don't. He's a little wobbly on his feet. Sometimes Gabba will do that. Doesn't happen very often, but maybe 1 out of 500 cats gets wobbly in their back legs when they're on it. Is he a senior kitty? Yes. Yes, sir. Ma'am. Whoops. There we go. Alrighty then. If he can't settle, we'll take him out of there and put him in a different drying box, right? If he can't get comfortable in there. Look at all them looking pretty. Well, I don't know how clever Teddy is, Banana. Certainly not as clever as you, that's for sure. Alright, so what happened with Teddy? He was a rescue. When they found him, his skull was crushed. He had a lot of injuries, and they kind of put him back together again. So he's probably at 50% capacity of what Teddy used to be before, you know, his injuries. Yeah. Yepper. And that's how he lost his eye as well. Oh, the child in the city. Ba, 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 looking wild and looking pretty. Ba, 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 da. Child in the city. Ba, 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 da. Ba, 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 da. Alright, come with me. Say hi to Shiji. And you'll be in a world. Come with me. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here's a interesting fun fact. Do you remember Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Guess what he grew up and everybody probably knows the answer. But when he grew up, guess what he became? Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a gander? Dee, 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 dee. Dee, dee, dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ah, nobody got the answer. He became a veterinarian. Who knew? Who knew? Charlie, can you imagine? Charlie being your pet's veterinarian. How cool would that have been? I've had buzzers, baby. I had buzzers, baby. We got whoop, 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 whoop. And that's if you ever get the answer right. Doesn't happen very often. But we do have the right button. But normally all you hear is that one. Because 90% of every question that I've ever asked regarding grooming, nobody knows the answers to, right? They just think they know. So when people come onto this live and start, you know, telling a professional cat groomer what they can and cannot do and what should or shouldn't be done, whenever I start coming back at them with, you know, questions regarding grooming, not one answer. They can't answer one question, right? Not one. So it's of my professional opinion that you need to STFU, people. The saying. The saying. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. It's Teddy. He's so cute. Teddy the pirate. He's so cute. Alright. We're about to pull him out and do his final finishings and send him on his merry way home. Alrighty then. Let's heat up the Salon dryer, because the only thing that's gonna probably fluff his boots out. There. This is the attachment I normally use when I'm fluffing boots out. And what do you think the best drying technique is? Maybe put him on his bed? Maybe. Teddy the pirate is in the hall. Alright. Get the tail. And his boots. Alright. Let's get it back. Let's get it back to did it. You did it, buddy. He's like, I did what? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Teddy. Sorry. Shut up. process. Buddy. All right, we're in the final stretch there, buddy. We're in the final stretch there, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. You did it. You did it. Okay. All right. Ready, steady. You did it. Okay. Alright, let's blow you up. All done. Teddy the pirate is all done. Alright, there you have it. He came in fully pelted. The owner wants to take the pelt off, so the only option that the owner or this cat would have would be to shave the cat down, but she's interested in keeping him in full coat. So be careful what you wish for, because that's a very high maintenance schedule. But if that's what she wants, that's what we're gonna do, right? Anyway, if you look at the title of this video, PT stands for pre-treatment dash GABA, stands for gabapentin. The G stands for gabapentin, and then 100. So he got 100 2 hours before his grooming, to block his fight or flight, to allow him to be groomed at low stress levels, right? Which is different from, oh, how do I say this? I can still groom him, but I wouldn't be able to groom him at low stress levels without the pre-treatment. Do you understand the difference? So the owner is not pre-treating the cat so that he can be groomed. The owner is pre-treating her cat so that the cat can be groomed at low stress levels. There's a huge difference, right? So yeah, Teddy is in a good place now, ready to go plunder for some more treasures. No, he's gonna take a nap instead. All right, say goodbye. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Banana Pajaman. All the best. We'll be back. We'll be going live all day. And then at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time, we'll be over on TikTok doing a long hair shampoo new client named Bilbo. Right? We got nothing but haircuts all day today. Those are what the service requests of what the owner asks for their cat, right, is what we do, right? So if you're looking for a cat grooming with the cat in full coat, we are doing that, but not on this app. That'll be at 5 o'clock today on TikTok. If you're not sure where the link is, just go to the mainline.live. It's the link connected to this page. And that is our live streaming platform that'll take you directly to where else we go live, right?